Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, December 22nd, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I show up in the light of my light. And today we have the sun moving in and through this Capricorn energy, and it's mainly the moon that's playing, all the games today, but there's something underneath that's happening that I'm really excited about. So we'll start with the moon. Moon in Libra, making several connections through the day. So for some of us, this Thursday, December 22nd energy begins with the moon squaring Mercury, moon squaring Pluto, and I say some because it depends on what time zone you're in, moon conjunct Jupiter, then the moon sextiling Saturn, and the moon opposite Uranus. So the moon in Libra is this social butterfly, tuning in, trying to find the balance in all these energies. We start with that Mercury energy, trying to find balance with this retrograde, with turning in, with checking in with yourself. That Pluto energy, finding balance in these social structures that have been shifting around and in and through us. The moon conjunct Jupiter is actually the really most interesting part, I feel, of this energy, because this is playing into this bigger thing that's going on. So we have the moon, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus all at 20 degrees, all connecting. So Jupiter and the moon and Uranus are opposite each other. Not exactly. The moon is going to oppose Uranus exactly, but Jupiter and Uranus aren't going to get to their exact opposition until the 26th. And then we have, did I say Saturn? I meant Jupiter. Jupiter and Uranus. And then we have Saturn over there in Sagittarius at 20 degrees. And Jupiter and Saturn are not going to quite ever reach this exact sextile, not for a little while yet. But we still have them interacting at this 20-degree energy, all of these things. And what is that 20-degree energy? That 20-degree energy is the energy of really stepping up for yourself, nurturing yourself. That too is Cancer energy, allowing yourself to feel the feelings. So between the moon and Jupiter in Libra, which is like love yourself, but also be willing to feel those places where you haven't found your worth around who you are, and love yourself deeper into those places. Uranus hanging out in Aries at 20 degrees is, can you nurture who you are while still evolving and liberating yourself into who you will be? Because there's this energy that's wanting to come forward and wanting to be brought forward. And then Saturn is, hey, part of this is you still got to shift some of these beliefs, some of these truths. Nurture what's true for you. Nurture the light within you. Expand who you are. Expand the knowledge of who you are. So all of these energies are working together. And this moon energy is instigating this moon in Libra. And that moon in Libra is saying, hey, don't be afraid to look at those things that you don't love about yourself. Those are the places where you need to hug yourself even more and realize why they're there and what they're really doing for you. Because all of those things, any of those shadows, are there to really help you on this path. And it's really working with your mental energy, going in with that, old control thing, like I must be this thing, I must be perfect, I must look good, releasing that Mercury retrograde process and be like, I must be on the right track because I'm really learning how to love myself even through these crazy energies. So, and we have the moon connecting to Saturn and Uranus, helping us through these energies. Now what's interesting, where's my calendar? All of this is happening, excuse all my crystals falling over, before 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So it's this busy morning of these lunar connections and these lessons and showing up for ourselves. And then the moon frolics off. We're still going to have that Jupiter, Uranus, Saturn thing going on, asking you to nurture and show up for yourself, but the moon's not going to be instigating it so much. And this goes back to the energy mantra. I show up for the light of my light. Can you show up in your light? Even as you may have some rainbows, you may have some rain clouds, there may be some darkness. That's how the stars come through. Recognizing those parts of yourself and just being willing to show up in this energy. There could be, some of that resistance, especially early in the day, maybe a little bit later with that Uranus opposition. You may feel some of those little tug of wars. Keep coming back to your light. Ask yourself, who am I? How am I being asked to show up? What is my responsibility in this energy? How do I let go of this old control freak and instead flow with myself in this energy and be good to myself in this energy? And the cards have an answer. You slow down. You get present with what is. You get present in yourself in the moment. This is not laziness. Sometimes those old confines of Capricorn can judge that as laziness. Showing up for yourself, being real with yourself, being truthful with yourself is never a laziness process. This is a process of showing up. So sometimes we have that slowing down. I've also got the let go card. And my feeling is this letting go is this idea of laziness, is the idea of what you thought you had to do in order to show up in your light. Letting go of that energy so that you can truly show up and become the King of Pentacles. Bring forth the full version of yourself, body, mind, soul, spirit. King of Pentacles, Zorba the Buddha, balancing spiritual world and physical world energy. So, from the archetypes, so good. Such a good card. I pulled the Saboteur card. And the light attribute is highlight your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. The shadow attribute induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. The shadow attribute, what I'm really feeling there, is the shoulds. The shoulds that we put upon ourselves, like I should be doing this, I should be better. All those energies that can keep us in that control region versus really honoring the flow and the light that you honor, that you came to bring, that you are being called to nurture right now. So letting go of that saboteur. And speaking of the saboteur, I felt drawn to pull Fairy Tale Tarot card. I'm loving these right now. They're being so powerful for me. And I pulled the Three Little Pigs. But it's the big bad wolf that I see up there. And I think that big bad wolf is that saboteur, that shooter, the shadow king within us. That old patriarchal attitude, how I need to live in order to be respected in this world. And the Three Little Pigs says, when this card appears in your reading, remember to build the world around you in a practical manner, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical universe anchored in truth and wisdom and your light. Focus more on quality than quantity while creating beautiful works of art. Let the beauty you love be what you do. There are hundreds of ways to kneel and kiss the ground, to quote Rumi with that. Take time to make your weighty decisions. Slow down. Realize the implication of your acts for the future. Stop wasting your strength by criticizing others. And instead, really focus on your positive, upbeat, inherent good nature of your inner light. So that's the Three Little Pigs card. Just reiterating what I said. So that's it for today. Book a reading. I have my reading sale going. Buy a holiday reading for a friend, or purchase the reading package for you to work with me in 2017. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.